think it's time to finally make some progress on my McDoubler here. So you can see I got the case mounted, of course. If you've seen the last video, I put the shifter in for the first gearbox. Drive shaft's in. Now I need to figure out the linkage for the second transfer case. So I bought another one of these AZ kits. And I've got the lever mounted, and of course my rod's there. So what I think I'm gonna do is I purchased another stock four-wheel drive shifter. Kind of sketched out where I want it to go. Looks like that linkage is about 8 inches behind the other linkage, so I measured off 8 inches that way and about 1.25 inches towards the center of the cab. And that's where I'm going to put it. I think that's going to give me enough room to clear that hump and be able to rotate that freely. If I need to, I might have to bend this bracket out a little bit to give me some clearance, but we'll see. I'm going to get that mounted first, so we'll start with that. There we go. I'm going to cut this a little bit larger to allow room for the arm to fit in there. But now, we're in place. Screw it down and form it to it a little bit. And I think, get my finger under there, we got enough clearance. So I got it bolted down, or screwed down rather. Put a couple extra in, and actually whenever I did it, I kind of pulled the sheet metal up because it's just sheet metal and I've got so much cut out of the way. So I pulled it up to it pretty nice. Happy with that. Dual shifters there. And if you look at how it sticks down here, almost about right where I can come out from this angle, slide that in. I moved that linkage to the bottom hole, and I think that should work out pretty good. Not going to use this piece that came up as the extension for the shifter. Just going to use that opening there, probably put a couple washers in it to fill it so I don't have as much slop whenever I insert that bolt into it. And yeah, I think that might get us going. I'd call that successful. So we've got that other linkage in. Now I can shift it for neutral and high. So one thing I did notice is that it's very, very tight. Actually, it's touching that mount. You can kind of hear it. So that is it rubbing on the doubler right there. So I'm going to clearance that a little bit. Take the file, grind that down a little bit, give me some more room. If I were to do this again, what I would probably do is slide this mount back just a little bit more. Not that I had a whole lot of room here, but if I did, that would shorten this linkage, give me a little bit more room. Maybe get that out of the way. May have to grind it off either way, but that's there. So now I've got both shifters double low.